Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get... Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cowboys offense will take the field first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So Texas A&M's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This is why they show up for Midnight Yell, and they are playing like they practice.
And this place rocks as loud as anywhere in the country, and you want to get them going early. First drive of the game, scoring a touchdown, getting them jacked up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. The give to the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man, it's Flores. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Pulls it in, it's Craver. A 7-yard pickup, it'll be 2nd and 3. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle, It's Moss. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Makes the grab. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll do it himself. There he goes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. So first down here as they go back to work. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Aggies are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Running back searching for a hole. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Kentucky is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair. They're up 14 over Minnesota. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Slings it downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man down the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Dropping back, it's Flores. Got the back over the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
They just keep firing. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, hey, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done, too.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Fighting off the defender. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. That's good for Fighting Texas Aggie. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. Creates a little space. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to pass, it's Flores. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo. Lost a throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Fields. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the off-tackle play here. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll immediately call timeout. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. To the air, it's Reed. There's the pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the 2nd ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the 1st half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
And the Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs and help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky. And if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a...
And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This is exactly what we talked about at halftime. This defense, they have to get to the quarterback to get back into this football game. Make life hard, get some sacks, make some good momentum.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Scanning the field, it's Flores. Flips it out in the flat. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Hauls it in. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Soft spot in the middle. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Looking for a gap. It's Moss. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Grabbed behind the line. It's Concepcion. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Armstrong. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter, and they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Just feeds the running back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hammond. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's 4. And the ball's free in the backfield. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Dropping back, it's Flores. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one, and you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that 4th down. That was a throw.
Got it in stride inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Now from inside the red zone. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Rutgers is just getting blown off the field right now there in Jersey, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 17 to BYU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Reed. That's caught. It's Concepcion. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense trying to take it back. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for space, it's Moss. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. To the air, it's Reed. Safe completion on the screen. Got room to work. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Craver. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another